Composers, I always find, will bring, something. They look for something unique, and I wonder on this project what that was, the kind of character that you uncovered in the music, or the element that you could bring to the score that would be a little bit different than maybe the audience's expectations, and some other element that would create a little sense of, something extra. And I'm wondering what it was that stood out to you in crafting the score.
I will first, as you mentioned, I kept looking for something unusual, a type of instrument, maybe a mix of several instruments altogether, maybe an effects. But in the end, and settled with the composition itself, is to sound authentically. I wouldn't say Egyptian because the main character is not Egyptian. Mark Spector is not Egyptian. I was following the storyline, but trying to express it musically and melodically in a different way than its usual. And especially when it comes to the Egyptian aspect, I wanted it, even the orchestral lines, to sound Egyptian, even although not played with the Egyptian instrument. Throughout the strings, even the harmony, even the counterpoint, and even the use of trills and triplets and this strings movement all around, that might sound, you wouldn't point out to it, this is Egyptian, but it will feel, kind of unusual and still authentically Egyptian, because that's the real spirit of the Egyptian music, especially the modern time Egyptian music. So even it will rest in the back of your mind while listening and watching. It might sound not the usual orchestral, yet is orchestral. So if I'm making any sense, yeah. So that's what I